beaches! Getting out of town to leave this behind. And getting into this.
So welcome to the beautiful Pacific Ocean. Heals your soul. We started at Manhattan Beach, which is the oldest cement pier in Manhattan Beach on the west coast. And spectacularly beautiful, not crowded, long white stretches of beach. Spectacular. I saw dolphin schools. It's as good as life gets.
We're starting this Wahoo adventure at the Marvin Bowed Bike Path just north of Santa Monica at the Will Rogers State Beach. And it goes right along the beach from Santa Monica through Venice, Marina del Rey, Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, Redondo Beach. And it ends at Redondo Beach. It's 17 miles long. And we've chosen to split our adventure into two. So we're starting in Manhattan Beach and going north. And then the next day starting at Manhattan Beach and going south. And that's on part two. So here you'll see the parking at Manhattan Beach. If you park right along the beach, they'll give you 5 hours on the parking meter. So you kind of have to plan your day. Otherwise, you'll have to park further inland at a parking garage. Here we are at Manhattan Beach Pier, our starting point. Beautiful sunny day in January. Had the beach to ourselves. It's 63 degrees. Hey, here we are starting out. Follows right along the beach. Beautiful day, 61 degrees. Love the homes along the way. Beachfront property. Wow. Very, very nice. Not a big volleyball day today. People are working, so you time it out right. Weekday during the school year, and you're gonna, in California on the coast, have a lot of it to yourself. Going north, we're eventually going to go past the LAX airport, at least on the edge of the beach. Kind of interesting. It's just quite recently rained a lot here on the coast, and we picked a window of 3 beautiful days to come. Look what they've done is tractors have scooped the sand away from the bike trails. They're really up on that. So all along the way there are beaches and parking lots and restrooms and beaches, so it's just a great ride, and we'll be out of the airport here in a minute. As you proceed north past LAX airport, you're going to come to the outskirts of Marina del Rey. The bike path is going to take you to some fun places, over a bridge into a causeway, following Bologna Creek. The object is to skirt around Marina del Rey. That's where the bike path goes. So it doesn't follow the beach at that point. It's going to skirt you around and pick up at Venice. There's just a couple of places where you'll have to share the road with cars. This is the bridge going over Bologna Creek, a separate bike path, but later on you'll have to cross a few streets and go through some parking lots and roads with cars. Here we are in now Marina del Rey. Just picked a perfect day, and again, hardly anybody on the trails.
So we're between 2 bodies of water. Our 2 bodies between 2 bodies of water. This is gorgeous. I feel like the queen of the universe.
This beats trying to find some place to ride in the middle of winter in most of the U.S. Come to California. Oh, look who's behind me. This never happens. So the pathway turns left or north. You can either go up Balboa Creek, which is the waterway we were on, or turn left and it'll take us to go around Marina del Rey. So we just turned left or north from the Bologna Creek and the Blona Creek bike path, and we're going up Marina del Rey to Fisherman's Village. However, you've got to take the short little road here, the bike path sharing with cars, to Fisherman's Village. So we stopped at Marina del Rey. Go parasailing if you want. Other boats you can go out. Look at the size of that machine out there. There's just these shops you can stop at, or restaurants all along the way. So after Fisherman's Village, you go back out to the road, and eventually it'll cross over. And again, you're skirting around the marina here, and it will lead to a pathway that's across a road like that. You'll see it's well marked. You have to cross some streets, and then it will. And sometimes you go through some parking lots, and then it leads you to this beautiful pathway that's leading you further around Marina del Rey. And then you'll come to the end of the pathway, which is right here, and then you'll just ride down to the crosswalk and wait till the light turns, and you'll cross across the street and then take the pathway here on, this is West Washington Boulevard, and you'll be taking that pathway down to the left, which is the bike pathway, and it's a short road where you have to share with cars. Sorry about that, but it's a very short, maybe 3/4 of a mile to get you back to the beach. So here's the map. We're on West Washington Boulevard. You're taking down, sharing with cars, taking you down to Venice, where the pathway hits the beach again. At the end of that roadway, it puts you right on the bike path here in Venice, at Venice Beach, and you're back going north again. You can stop and do a walk in the Venice canals. There's no bike path there, but here's the bike path again that picks up. After you've gone around Marina del Rey, here's Venice, and off we go again. Right along Venice Beach Trail, you're going to encounter more people. And there's interesting things on the beach. It's just going to be a lot more people no matter what time of year. But if you're in the height of the season, you can imagine this place is packed. You've got interesting stores. You got some homeless people. You've got some vendors, artists along the streets selling their wares. A wide range of things. And then finally you get through Venice Beach and you're on your way out on the edge of Santa Monica. Things sort of thin out a little bit, but you see it's a dedicated bike path. And there's the Santa Monica Pier and the boardwalk with all the rides. It gets craziness with people here. The pathway will take you under the pier, and then further north, Santa Monica, things kind of quiet out, and you see the homes come back there close to the bike path.
Depends on what you like. I like to relax and stare at the ocean. But if you want serious, crazy people watching in Venice Beach, California, then that was part of the scenery on the way. All shapes and sizes of humanity.
So this is the northern start point of the Marvin Bowed bike path here at Will Rogers State Beach, north of Santa Monica. So you can start the 17-mile pathway here if you like. Hope you can see part 2 of the LA Beaches adventure and let you know how the southern part is that starts from Manhattan Beach.